What's up, Aries? This is Marcus from Untitled Oracle, back with another Tao Oracle reading here for you. So this reading is going to represent April the 18th to April the 24th. Okay? And what we're going to do here, we're going to get you some tarot cards, we'll get you some oracle cards, and we're also going to get you a spiritual card, which I'll read to you. Okay? And we'll get you a Moonology card, just so we can give you time frames. Okay. New start is coming. Alright, so let's see what we have for you here, Aries. Alright, so we have the 6th card, which is conflict. Will to power, hostility, jealousy, stubbornness, aggression, fear, competitiveness, and controversy. So definitely you have a little bit of a challenge this week, but I also see you have a new start coming. Alright, so we have the 4 cups in that conflict energy. Then we also have ask and receive. So we're going to see what we have for you there for the ask and receive. Alright, so we have the 3 of cups, 4 cups to the 3 of cups. So it's a good little progression there. And the 3 of wands. Okay, and then we have the ace of wands with the judgment cards. Alright, so you definitely have some growth that's coming out of all of this. Okay, so definitely, even though it's conflict, it looks like it's something that inspires you. Alright, for the ask and receive, we have the Knight of Wands. So definitely you want to speak to the universe and ask and receive. And it looks like the Knight of Wands energy is going to come to you quickly. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Alright, so we have the Ace of Swords. So we have some good energies. You got 2 aces already on the deck. Alright, so I can see that. Oh, King of Pentacles. So yeah, definitely, Aries, you want to take some time to ask and receive, because you have some really good energies that's coming. You have a lot of manifestations that's growing in front of you. Okay, you're gonna have a lot of choices of what to do and how to move forward. Okay, this was the first card that came out. So you have the High Priestess, and then new starts coming. 5 of Cups throughout. You have the Empress card. Yeah, so you have a lot of growth. You have a lot of growth, and you have a lot of things that's kind of coming out of this. So whatever conflict you have is something that's it's going to push you, and it's going to give you almost like some creative energy to move yourself forward. All right, so we have the Temperance card, and we have the 9 of Cups. All right, so the bottom of the deck energy is the Queen of Pentacles. So this is you being resourceful. This is you using your time wisely, using your resources correctly. All right. So first we have this conflict card. So this is a 6. So 6s are about harmony. So what I'm taking from this is, even though you might have conflict, the conflict that you have, it might balance out things, because sometimes you don't like how something's going and you just keep going with it and it doesn't work out for you. But then when you speak up and say, hey, I don't like this process, or I don't like how you do things, and even though you're butting heads with somebody, later on they end up finding out that your idea was better and they needed to go with you. So this is saying will to power, hostility, jealousy, stubbornness, aggression, fear, competitiveness, and controversy. So I'm getting big vibes that this is something that was happening at work. You have the 4 of Cups energy in your past, so at work possibly you was feeling bored, people weren't listening to you, you were always trying to come up with some new insightful ideas on how to do things, and people just weren't appreciating you for everything that you were given. So you might have been butting heads with people. Sometimes you might have been butting head. You might even be the supervisor and somebody's butting heads with you, or you may be butting heads with the supervisor, from what I can see. But it doesn't look like this was something that was in malicious intent. This was more just out of growth, because you wanted things to work well. Right? Your current energy is the 3 of Cups. So this is about celebration. This is about working together. And so from what I take from this here, they may have taken your advice, and they might have realized that, hey, if I treat this process, things will work well and things will work together. People might have been a little bit stubborn and kind of afraid of you, because if you might have been giving you ideas, and they might have been feeling like you were competing with them. But in the end, they're going to realize that this is something that's going to be beneficial. And you have this 3 of Cups celebration card letting you know that things are going to be good and they're going to turn out well. Your future energy, you have the 3 of Wands. So the 3 of Wands, this is about you kind of looking out to the universe and trying to say, hey, what do I want to create? How do I want to create this? Now that you've kind of gotten over that conflict and kind of butted heads with people, they're made a little bit more open to listening to you. So this could be a creative job, if you're an artist, or even if you're working at say you're working at a corporation and maybe they want you to help write the employee handbook over again or what may have you. So now you're kind of looking over things like, what can I do with this? What choices do I have, or where can I go? So then, the bottom, we have this wonderful energy here. You have the Judgment card with the Ace of Wands. So Judgment is about Pluto. Right now, Pluto is in Capricorn, and that's about destruction. That's about getting rid of the old and bringing in the new. So again, with this Three of Wands card, this is kind of that preset of like, what are you going to create with the world? Which way are you going to go? What are you going to do with it? And the Judgment card, this is giving you brand new inspiration. This is saying that you need to go towards what your life is calling you for. What were you put on this earth for? The angels are blowing their whistle and blowing their horn, and they're reinvigorating your soul for you to move forward to what you're here for. No, not taking shots at anyone because I did it too, but sometimes when you work a 9 to 5, it might not be fulfilling. For some people, they want to be an actor, and that's what their soul was called for them to be on stage and them to be acting. Same thing, there might be musicians, they play the trumpet or play the horns or play the piano, and that's what they were here for. And maybe working the 9 to 5 is not the way that they need to go, not the way they need to live their life. So you have this new divine inspiration that's coming to you, that's letting you know that there's another path, there's another way for you to do this. So you just get inspiration from this. And once you have this conflict with someone, this competitiveness, this might make you look at everything different. It might make you look at things and say, you know what, I'm sick of this. I'm going to go do something else. And you get inspired to go forward. All right? So we have ask and receive. So if you see here, this is the universe on the right-hand side starting to make things happen. This is everything how it is. So nothing's moving. But once you start to ask and receive, the energy of the universe starts to swirl, and the universe starts to conspire to give you what you're asking for. All right? So I have this big vibe that because of this conflict, this is going to inspire you to ask and receive from the universe. And you're going to want now to go towards your dream in life, especially with this Judgment card coming. So Aries, your energy says, ask and you'll receive. Your angel guide wants you to know that their help is available. You are being encouraged to shift your perspectives and your perceptions, to recognize that even the most difficult of circumstances, a miracle is possible. Whatever miracle you need, it is available to you now. Your angel guide has encouraged you to receive that you may have been blocking support or just saying no to the things that you wanted to say yes to, and asking you to change that now. When you begin to say yes to the experiences that lighten you up, you usher increased levels of support into your life. So, speak to the universe and say exactly what you want. The amazing thing, and this is things you can't make up, right now the divine messenger Mercury, the planet Mercury, is in Aries. It's in your sign. So this is saying that if you speak up to the universe, if you ask and receive, the universe is going to hear you. It's going to put that energy into motion, because your planet that represents you is Mars. So Mars is about that action. So speaking into the universe what you want, get the action, move. Ask and receive. Take some time, meditate, speak to your spirit guides. One of the things that I like to do is I like to do the chant to Ganesha and ask to remove any possible blockages or any obstructions or anything that's bad. So, for those people, the chant is Om Ganapatiye Namaha. So you say that Om Ganapatiye Namaha, Om Ganapatiye Namaha. The more that you say this, you want to also think about the fact of whatever the problem might be that is disappearing. So I usually what I do is I think of like the problem being in a mirror, and as I'm saying the chant, I imagine that the mirror is breaking into pieces and just dissipating and going away. And hopefully that can help you. All right, but I think that this is something definitely you need to ask, and you're going to receive it from your spirit guides or from your angels. In the past here, we have the Knight of Wands. This is you rushing forward to your passion. This is you moving with passion, with speed, with heart, with love. And if you see the Knight of Wands, they have this cloak, and the cloak has a lizard skin on there. Now, for them to be able to move forward and to grow into the new person that they want to be, they have to actually be able to shed that lizard skin. Okay? And if they can't shed that skin, then they can't live into the new person that they're going to be. So this conflict is making you grow. It's making you celebrate your goodness. You also have divine energy here. You have 3-3, so you have 33. And you might even be seeing that synchronicity around you. But you have a lot of things that's working in your favor. You see these pyramids in the bottom? These pyramids in the bottom are about structure. They're about divine structure. So think about the pyramids and how long they've been around, and they're basically not going anywhere. So they've also was put together divinely. So that knowledge to be able to put them together so the structure is still there is something that has a lot of knowledge attached to it. So you're going to move forward with strength to make sure that you put together something that's going to last a long time. So your current energy is the Ace of Swords. So you have divine clarity, okay? You have strength. You have a victory. You're realizing that you're more than just being a worker, that you're a great person, that you're intelligent, you're a leader. People follow you. People trust you. Your energy is infectious. Plus, think about it, Aries. You're the beginning of the astrological season, and the Ace is the beginning. You got two of them. You got your own inspiration that's divinely leading you, and then you have thought that's leading you. So it wouldn't surprise me at all, Aries, if you had some air in your chart. But this is about clarity. This is about you being sure of what you need to do. Ask and receive, and once you ask, sit some time and meditate, this energy is going to come to you, and the light bulb is going to go off, and you're going to know exactly what to do and how to move forward. Your future energy is the King of Pentacles. So the funny thing is, this could be representative of you or part of your chart. Or this could say that you have a divine counterpart, that the two of you are working on a divine plan to make money, to make things come into fruition. The King of Pentacles is about that paper. The King of Pentacles is good at real estate. They're good at business. They're very smart at marketing. You can see they have the wand here, and the magic wand, they have a globe on the end of it. So that's saying that the world is theirs. They're able to create whatever they want from their mental strength, and they're very grounded. So they just think the King of Pentacles started off as the Page of Pentacles, got an opportunity, then they moved to the Knight of Pentacles. They built up a big, strong plan to make sure that worked, and that's what got them to get the crown and be on top of the world. Okay? Now, your future energy is you're going to have a lot of choices. You're going to have a lot of things that's going to be offered to you and a lot of things that's going to be available to you. So what you want to do is just take some time, put all your energies into one thing, and that one thing, when it comes to fruition, that'll be the thing that's the most successful to you. But you don't want to waste your time at all thinking about anything more. Make sure that you don't take the first thing that comes to you, because as you can see, the first thing that comes to you is a snake or a dragon, and it's going to bite you. So take some time, focus on the right thing, and put your energy into the right thing. All right? So you have a new start is coming. Okay? So this is new moon. All right? So for the new moon that's coming, which we're going to have a full moon, it's funny looking at you have the High Priestess. So this is you meditating. This is you being very intuitive. And you kind of knew something was coming and something's working in the background. All right? Now the High Priestess is sitting between the light and the dark poles, because there's energy and there's knowledge in between those two. So think of the positive things that's happened to you, think of the negative things that's happened to you, and think of what lessons you've learned from them. And intuitively, you're going to know what to do for next, and you're going to be able to move forward with strength. And just be aware that right now, your High Priestess is very strong. Right now, there's Jupiter and Neptune are in conjunction in Pisces. So that's making a lot of vivid dreams. That's making a lot of strong mental energy. Jupiter is the planet that used to run Pisces, which is the most psychic sign, and Neptune is the planet that currently runs Pisces, which is the most psychic sign. So your intuition is very high. Trust it. Your current energy is you have some regrets here. So with this Five of Cups of regrets, what I can see is that you've now realized, after you had this conflict, just how awesome of a person that you are and just how much skill you have. So the only regret is that you didn't move faster towards the direction that you wanted to go. But when there's 2 cups behind you that you're not paying attention to, you have a friend or you have a soulmate that you're going to meet that's going to be very helpful and very instrumental in your future. Okay, so just continue to push yourself forward, but make sure that you pay attention to the cups you haven't spilled, because you have someone who's going to offer a cup to you that's going to be beneficial to you. Don't regret. Sometimes it takes time for you to see the good things that's right in front of you. Okay, now you have the Empress. The Empress is about growth. The Empress is about money. It's about creativity. This is about things that's coming that's going to be beneficial to you. The Empress is an embodiment of control of all 12 astrological signs. Alright? Now, if you look at this, actually, I'm sorry, this is the Strength card. So the Strength card, as you can see, because I'm looking at the top with the lion here. So this is actually really good in this place, because what this is saying to you is that you are getting that inner confidence, that inner strength to be able to control any negativity that's coming to you. You believe in yourself. You're pushing forward and you're controlling that lion. In the past, when you had the conflict, you was negative. You were bored. You weren't thinking that things were going to work in your favor. So you had to get that internal strength, and you had to dig deep to be able to pull this out. And since you're putting yourself forward now to kind of be your own boss and that King of Pentacles so that you can control your future, now that lion energy is coming out to you. You may even have a Leo that's helping you, or this could be part of your chart. Now that your dream is coming to you, this is helping to balance you out. You have the Temperance card and the Nine of Cups. So you can see that there's a brighter day in the background here on the Temperance card. A new day is coming and a new day is arising. And all of the energies from the angels, you ask them receive. Now that you ask them for what you wanted to, your dream is going to come to you. And you're going to have a lot more beneficial things. When you look at the Temperance card, you can see that they have 1 foot in the water and then 1 foot on earth. So they're very, very in tune with their emotions. They're very in tune with their psychic side. But at the same time, the Temperance card is a fire sign. So this is Sagittarian energy. So they're also connected to their fire energy. Just take some time, be confident, meditate, and I can assure you that things are going to work for you. All right. Well, Aries, it was a pleasure reading this here for you. I hope you guys like, share, subscribe, and thank you for all the love you've been showing on the page. If you're interested in a personal reading, please reach out to me, and I'll be more than happy to assist you. And if you so choose to, you can also donate to the page. That helps me to get new cards, stones, and also more oracles to better serve you. All right. I hope you enjoy. Have a wonderful week. Peace. Take care, Aries.